Hi, welcome to Weekend Box Office Predictions and Movie Review. I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you the predictions for this coming weekend's box office of July 15th through 17th. And also on today's show, I'm going to review two movie franchises, the Saw franchise as well as the Alien franchise. First new movie coming out is The Infiltrator. It stars Bryan Cranston, John Leguizamo, Diane Kruger. Happy birthday, by the way. Amy Ryan and Benjamin Pratt. What this movie's about is it is based on a true story, and Bryan Cranston plays Bob Mazer, if I'm saying it right, and he's an undercover agent who is on the hunt for Pablo Escobar and Roberto Alcano during 1986. What he does is he infiltrates their organization, and he wants to just bring it down to stop the drug epidemic that was going on in the 1980s. So this movie has everything from greed, murder, money laundering, obviously that's the big thing, and it also is to bring down a lot of bankers who is cleaning this dirty money. So reviews for this movie are excellent, and it's a lot of 7 and 8s. There's some that are 5 and 6s as well. Rotten Tomatoes had it last at 62%, so it's only playing in 1,600 theaters though, but I do think this movie will do very well this weekend. It's at 2 hours and 7 minutes. My prediction for this coming weekend is $4.6 million. Next movie we've been waiting on 30 years almost is Ghostbusters, and this stars Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Chris Hemsworth. Obviously, same thing as before, a lot of paranormal activity going on in Manhattan. Ghost invasion occurs, and so what happens? Ladies get together, and they all kind of work in different fields, but a couple of them are paranormal hunters and so forth. So that's what the basis is, nothing really new here. Kind of reversed gender roles on everybody in this movie, though, so reviews on it are okay to decent. I've seen a lot of 4s and 6s mostly, a few 7s and 8s, you know, and 1 9 I think I saw. So they're kind of all across the board. I have not been pleased with the trailers with this movie though. The last one that did just come out though was a little bit better than what I initially saw. I love the CGI in this movie. Some of the jokes are just kind of bland, but 1 or 2 of them have been pretty good. So we just have to wait and see how it does. It is playing in over 4,000 theaters. So it is going to make money. Studio estimates have it at around $50 million. The Box Office Wizard's not feeling that number. However, though, with it playing in over 4,000 theaters at only 2 hours, I do think it will make a ton of money. I'm going to give it a prediction of $45.1 million, and I think it's going to come in at number 2 this coming weekend. Next, holdovers. Number 1 again will be The Secret Life of Pets. I think it's only going to have about a 50% drop. I'm going to give it a prediction of $56 million. It's going to be close for 3rd and 4th again between Finding Dory and The Legend of Tarzan. I think Tarzan will edge it out again like it did last weekend. My prediction for Tarzan is $11.5 million, and for Finding Dory, $11.4 million. Next is Mike and Dave. They're on their wedding date still. See this movie dropping a little bit more. It did have a good opening. I'll give it a 55% drop at $7.8 million. Next is The Purge. I'm going to give it a prediction of $6.2 million. Next is Central Intelligence. I'm going to put it in at $4.4 million. Next is the BFG. Unfortunately, it's going to have another dismal weekend at $3.75 million. And rounding out the top 10 will be Independence Day, which continues to struggle at only $3.2 million. Hey, a couple updates on the movie franchises. First is the Saw franchise. It has been said that a script is done now, and that production is scheduled to begin in September in Toronto, and also that the running title for this will be Saw Legacy. They even have, supposedly it's going to hit the theaters October 27th, 2017, so everything's going to be filmed and wrapped up very quickly. No confirmation though from Lionsgate, who has obviously put these out in the past. So MovieWeb article did also mention though that from 2 years ago that this was an article in 2014 that there was going to be an announcement at Comic-Con in San Diego in 2016. So that's only a couple weeks away. So there may be something coming out here to confirm all of this information. So just have to wait and see, and I'll keep my ears open if I do hear anything else. Next is Alien, the franchise. movie they're working on next is Alien Covenant, in case you didn't know the name of it, and it is from Ridley Scott again. It is supposed to be a sequel to Prometheus, but it's also supposed to be a prequel to Alien. Just kind of give you an idea where it does fall in line. But it is being described to have, it's going to be a practical, it's going to have practical effects. It's going to be old school scenery and so forth. It's not going to be a lot of CGI from my understanding. And it's also going to be dark and humorless. I guess there's I forget the guy's name, but someone that they just picked up is a comedian, but they are not taking that route at all. So, then again, there's not much to laugh when an alien's chasing you in a ship that's not very big, so not many places to hide. So it's coming August 4th, 2017. I'm looking forward to that. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to leave your predictions below in the comments, and I will be back on Monday giving you predictions that you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.